Do you love to explore new roads? If you love winding mountain and forest byways, the Pig Trail has got to be on your to-do list. Traveled for decades, a Forest Service scenic byway in the heart of the Boston Mountains, Arkansas. The Pig Trail, Highway 23, runs north and south in Arkansas from about Eureka Springs all the way down to Ozark, about 80 miles total of mountain road that when casually traveled is estimated to be about a 2-hour drive. The Pig Trail portion itself between Interstate 40 near Ozark up to Highway 16 near Brashear, it's about 30 miles, 45-minute drive. This portion of the mountain road is curvy, thick with forest, and a bit like riding a bucking bronco. Thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that as well. A special note, I will have some extra bits of fun at the end of this video that pretty much bookends the content of the Pig Trail. A fun Oklahoma pit stop, a bit about Eureka Springs, driving with other Corvette folks in Eureka Springs, and continuing on Highway 23 north out of Eureka Springs, and possibly some other fun areas to drive and places to visit. Do you enjoy driving roads with lots of curves, thick with trees and vegetation? Well, hairpin curves and switchbacks, wavy sweepers, a road that makes you feel a bit like you are on a roller coaster. The Pig Trail is one of those mountain highways that fits the bill. Fill up your tank, grab your snacks, and get ready for this breathtaking road. The most appreciated stretch of the road is pretty much from Ozark all the way up to Eureka Springs, 80 miles, 2 hours. This is a beautiful route, and it runs through pockets of forest, alongside cliffs and near, really cool ridges. Additionally, 23 continues from Eureka Springs to the border of Missouri, and is still very beautiful and relaxing on that portion as well. The actual Pig Trail section of the road itself runs through the Boston Mountains and the southeast corner of Ozark National Forest. It is the section of Highway 23 between Ozark to the south and St. Paul to the north, about 19 to 30 miles, a 45-minute drive. Longer, of course, if you make some stops. Alternatively, at the south end, and instead of using Ozark, you can use Highway 103 and or 215 out of Lamar and into Woodland to connect to 23 in Cass. Another extremely spectacular section of road to drive. As one of the most renowned scenic byways, the Pig Trail has been named the top motorcycle road in the United States by USA Today Reader's Choice poll, often included as a top 10 driving road in the US. Although I looked at a comment in adventurerider.com, this one guy had said, "This is no Tail of the Dragon, just a scenic ride through a beautiful area." And I kind of agree. There are contentions to me about it being the #1 road. There are tons of great scenic byways and highways throughout the US. This is just one of many. Why might you be interested in the Pig Trail? Why am I talking about it? It is a really cool mountain road highway. It's neat. Tight curves, hairpin turns, switchback sweepers, tunnels of overhanging foliage. It is really neat to drive through it all. When it's been raining, there are a lot of really neat little waterfalls. Just really nice views if you can actually see through all the trees. Like I said, If there's not many other people on the road, no slow trucks and all that jazz, you might be able to test your driving skills a bit. To go to and from Eureka Springs, this is a motorcycle and sports car meeting point for rallies, shows, and other events as well. Pretty cool. My wife and I have driven the pig trail many times, and primarily to go up to Eureka Springs from Texas. I mentioned a minute ago about the kind of how the road rates. The pig trail is a well-rated road in theory. TripAdvisor gives it 5 out of 5. Trip.com gives it 5 out of 5. All Trails 4.3 out of 4. Those are great. But within TripAdvisor, I found 2 reviews, and within All Trails, I found 1 review. All of those reviews right there were like knocking down the rating of the road due to construction, and I concur. That is something that I have complained about a lot. When is the best time to drive the pig trail? Well, just like every other mountain road, between March and October. The least amount of traffic is between July and August. So there you go. How about a little bit of history? So the pig trail might have been called such because of the many roaming pigs, both feral and domesticated. It's also because the road itself is very windy, well, kind of like a pigtail. And because it's been a favorite route up to Fayetteville for the University of Arkansas Razorback football games. And the road was not paved until 1936, and the term paved is used very loosely. Watch out! Okay, seriously, some things to think about. Wrecks do occur. My wife and I have seen a trailer flipped and some other mishaps. Police and EMS, well, they're a long way away. Wild animals, yes, there can be some reports of wild bears, bobcats. Maybe at night you could see some of these animals, maybe some pigs and such. There's no food anywhere along the route, no bathrooms, no nothing, except maybe when you get to the bigger towns on either end of the route or at Turner Bend. There are many thousands of vehicles that travel the pig trail each year. So keep that in mind. It can be crowded. There are numerous slow drivers. I mean, slow. And aside from that, you got logging trucks and other big trucks that, you know, they're notorious on these mountain roads being really slow. They just are. Any little tree that falls, little mudslide, accidents, whatever, they can just stop the traffic. So be very careful of that. Don't be really racing through this thing. And there are very few strategic sightings. There's a couple of scenic lookouts, but not much else. So you got to be careful. Leave plenty of room between your car and the car in front of you, especially because you can have sudden fog, rain can pop up, there can be landslides, mud, slick areas, just all kinds of stuff could be occurring out in front of you that you have no idea. You might really want to check out ARDOT, Arkansas Department of Transportation. Get out there on their website and check those traffic conditions. You can go out to the iDriveArkansas.com website or use the iDrive Arkansas cell phone app. There you'll get traffic, road conditions, and everything you need to know about driving the pig trail and all the other wonderful roads in the surrounding area and beyond. Preparing your vehicle for a really cool mountain drive is extremely important. If you have a motorcycle, maybe an old classic car or truck, you know, you may not have airbags or other really neat safety features, right? So please drive relative to the safety features that you have on your vehicle. For me and my wife, when we take our sports cars, I do check lights, tires, brakes, as well as, you know, oil condition, stuff like that. So I check over my car as well as I can before we head out. Added precautions. I've already said, check the road conditions, weather, traffic, all of that good jazz, and fill up your tank. Make sure that you've got a good, 150, 300 miles available on your gas tank, because you don't know if you're going to get stuck. And if you're in an EV, make sure your EV's very well charged. Also, for me, all of my cars take 93 octane. So when I'm in Arkansas, I often have several bottles of octane boost. Finally, for all of my preaching on precautions, hey, you know what? Have some snacks, take a really good bathroom break, and have your camera ready. Whether it's a cell phone, a camera, dash cam, whatever, have all that stuff ready. It's very nice in case something weird happens. There are plenty of other roads to drive all through Arkansas, and in the same general area as the Pig Trail, there are two. Mount Magazine Scenic Byway, just south of Ozark on Highway 309, and then there's the Ozark Highway Scenic Byway from Clarksville to about Ponca on Highway 21. Also very nice. The Pig Trail is just a really cool road. It's crooked, twisty, has all these overhanging tunnels of trees. It's just neat. And remember too that there are many other roads in the area, all very fun. Highways 16, 21, 123, and 7, all comparatively adventurous roads. We've driven each of these roads and many others and found them to be very nice. If you know for sure that the Pig Trail is closed, well, consider some of these other roads. You will enjoy it. They are nice. The Pig Trail. Drive it, ride it, enjoy it to its fullest extent as well as you're able to. And remember, when you're on these really windy, wonderful mountain roads, be very careful, prepare, plan, think about it. And with that, please relax, take it easy, enjoy that great ride of yours. Have yourself a great road odyssey, and I will see you later. Bye.